Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and say, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we hate criminals with a passion. So here's one of them. This guy's name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, aka Froggy. Have a distinct scar on the left side of his face, and him eye go all the way down to him cheekbone. And you know, more or less is a Jamaican do that, you know, telephone cut. I don't know how them come by that thing for, you know, to scar people face like that, and that it's just awful, but terrible people. So this man that you're looking at, his name is Javon Pinnock, aka Froggy. Yeah, Froggy them call him on the street, and he's wanted in New York, in Queens, New York, for the murder of Javon Jamison, a Jamaican youth them called Blingers. Yes, and Blingers was killed almost 2 years ago by this man and another man named Christopher King. Christopher King is in custody in New York, awaiting trial for the murder of Jamison. So we are appealing, we are begging, beseeching you Jamaican people in Jamaica and the diaspora, wherever you see this man, to inform the police, whether it's 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison, so that this man can be placed in custody or go straight to the departure home where he belongs. And that's justice. And we say that because we hate criminals with a passion, because there was no reason for this man to kill Blingers, because Blingers was not a threat to him at the time. It was murder, clear murder. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. So you're looking at your thumbnail. Yeah man, you're looking at two old corals. It's 2 of 6 of them. It's 6 of them. Yeah man, in a 24 hours police sent to the departure lounge. And we love it because guess what? These are known killers. 6 top killers. They test the police and they got their tickets straight to the departure lounge. The worst time to be a murderer in Jamaica, yeah, I just saw it go. No, it's not that, you know, the days of where a man have a career as a murderer and a done and him have how many people and him built to him kill. No, that days is over. As you kill, yeah man, police they have way of finding you and send you straight to the departure lounge. Because when the police come and you believe that you can't shoot your way out or you use your gun, that you use to kill others, it's not going to work anymore. Yes. Police are not cowering or hiding and begging you to put down your gun anymore. No, because they are afraid of Indicom and all of these people. Because Donald Trump is president. And him said Marco Rubio got Jamaica the other day. And him say, hey, we don't give Jamaican for justice any more money because they are the one that contributing to the crime and the LGBTQ plus agenda in Jamaica to destroy the black people them. No, we want Jamaica to be free. And we want it free from criminals. And we want the Jamaican government to make them country great again. So that is what is happening. So we give thanks for the security force and we're happy that not a single one of them were hurt during this police operation. So the shocking day of bloodshed, yeah man, 6 men killed in separate police shootouts across Jamaica. So if these men, so that may I tell you, them love inner company of men. So that's why them love go to jail. All of them together. You know why? You know love women. Them love kill people. No man. In a harrowing turn of events, 6 men met their grisly end in 2 separate police confrontations on Monday, 3 in St. James and 3 in Westmoreland. These deaths have ignited fiery debate about the line between justice and sending criminals to the departure line. The morning was stained with blood, and the aftermath has left the nation reeling. But these men, they were criminals, the police says they were. And the communities confirmed that these men were criminals. They were not another, or there's no darker story lurking beneath the surface. It is a fact. It is a fact that these men are criminals, killers. The first deadly encounter in the early hours of the morning around 4:30 a.m. in a secluded community of Top Lincoln, Grange Hill in Westmoreland, in a scene that can only be described as a bloodbath. When I say bloodbath, what I talk about is like a movie in the West. You hear a gunshot like nothing. So they say the people them say that 2 men escaped who are part of the King Valley gang. We don't want to jump ahead and we'll put people name out the base and the information received from the people in our community about the 2 men were escaped. Because if the police will put out them name, who are we to do that? We're not going to jump ahead of them like you understand? No. So in the scene that can only be described, yeah man, as a good shooting. 15-year-old Sheldon McCullough, his 25-year-old brother, so them love criminal. Fame brother, you know, I bring him in a crime. So from 15, left school, no, so no man, he want to kill people. He's a part of a King Valley gang. And his brother Odie and Baron, and an unnamed man was shot and killed. After they not alleged, you know, them shoot at the police team doing an operation. The officers managed to seize 2 illegal guns. Yes. Yeah man, the police them seized 2 guns, a stash of ammunition from the house. But the tragic losses for who? It's not a loss. This is a gain for the people in a green jail, because them glad to them criminal dead, because them terrorize them, the people them silently. They celebrated. Here because them said these boys them are terrorists. But I will tell you earlier, we're supposed to do a video to show expose you how the police have been able to catch these criminals. So as usual, you know criminals and them enablers. Sister them, everybody knows say boy left school, you know. Yeah man, how you mean? Boy left school, Sheldon him left school. So he want to be bad man, because he's going to school. He know want about teacher talk to him, because he say my bad man and my girl at school with all him gone. And by the time police come, him left. So Chanel McCullough, the grieving older sister, 15-year-old Sheldon, is adamant that the men killed were good, upstanding individual. Really. These men were part of the King Valley gang in Westmoreland. These are criminals and murderers. So she is a stark contrast to criminals the police have portrayed them to be. So the police don't kill nobody for me. When the things that we are doing, the police don't know what they are doing. These men were, based on the information received, these men, they were going to, I tell you, yeah, these men, they were on them way for go. Intelligence suggests that the suspects aligned to the Kings Valley gang, based in Greenfield, Westmoreland, had advanced plan to carry out murder within Morgan's Bridge police area of Westmoreland Division. You understand? There was nobody in our community. You understand? Them couldn't get nobody in our community to go out there and demonstrate for them, because people them say, oh, them a boy are terrorists and killers, and them glad say them kill them because them want them community. These boy are extortion and all kind of thing with the people them in our community, and people them tired of them. You understand? So we glad say the police send them straight to the departure lounge. So we don't care where the old corals and the dirty bungalow and the corabunkus them want to say. Yeah, so we glad. Yeah, 15. That kind of hole still doing, because you have boy where kill people where all 10. Because them, if you understand, so them have depraved mind. You understand? We're glad say him, yeah, send him early. Because you don't want him grow. And when we're 15, you must see how much people him kill, I'm a killer. No. Yeah, man, you go straight to the departure lounge. Yeah, man. So, both say them are upstand. Them boy are criminal, them never working in them life. So Friday was the last time I saw my brother, and today I got a telephone call to say that he was dead, shot and killed by the police. She recounted with deep sorrow. You know how many people your little brother kill? Yeah man, him kill people too, Sheldon. So alright, so I sure say boy all corrosion and dirty bungle and corabunkus. Sheldon, a former student at Petersfield High School, was not just any teenager. He was known in the community for his love of animals and his involvement in poultry farming at their Wharf Road home. So he never there the farm. No, cause them on a mission now for kill people. I showed tell us how to radio. So the innocent image of a young man trying to make an honest living paints a drastically different picture from what the police have painted. And the police not telling a lie. So Chanel's description of Odin Baron only deepened the mystery. According to her, Baron was a deep, devoted father, good baby father. So she knew that for her fucking her, and she had no reason to believe he was involved in criminal activities. Anyway, your brother was your two brother carousel, dirty bungle, and corabunkus. And they deserve to go. Sorry you never did forgot to when them have fire shut off by the police. You all on a dirty bungle and dirty nigger. He's a very good baby father, really. Feel pitting a alligator egg that. Otherwise, we don't know what they do when night comes. She said her voice a mixture of confusion and disbelief. Why you expect them to kill people and continue to kill and not get killed? I just saw it go. Why? Nah man, straight to the departure line. We don't believe we don't care how we want to go. For you kill people, straight to the departure line. We don't serve sympathy coffee, tea, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or supper over here. You get a champagne glass to go on your flight. No refund, no reschedule, no cancellation, and you just go straight for your flight, straight to your departure line. But the police told you that Sheldon, Baron were involved in violent criminal acts. Balville Leslie, chairman of the Petersfield High School Board, confirmed that Makala had stopped attending school after a uniform violation. However, the reason behind his absence raises question about the young man's character. Was he being a typical teenager rebelling against authority, or was there a deeper involvement in criminal activity? And because this boy wants to be a bad man, because he want people to afraid of him, he want to kill people. And you know, so it come with consequences. And the consequences, yeah man, I straight at the departure lounge. Two places. Well, once you start kill people, you're going to turn up at the departure lounge or prison. Some choose the departure lounge and say, welcome. So St. James showdown, a deadly gunfight in West Village. Not long after the bloodshed in Grangeville, another violent encounter took place in St. James. So the police are working. In the early afternoon, around 3 p.m., a police team, acting on intelligence, stormed a rented house in the gated West Village community, just outside Granville. What followed was a deadly gunfight, leaving 3 men dead. Their identities still unknown. 2 firearms were recovered at the scene, but the question on everyone's lips, who were these men and what were they really doing there? So you know, say, a people who involved in a criminality, spend money, rent place and put them. So these are hired assassins, hired killers. So we continue. So the police claim that these men were responsible for the horrific drive-by shooting that rocked the street of Montego Bay just days earlier, that a Friday, killing 2 people and injuring 6 others. It was a bloody scene that left the community in chaos, as men in a Toyota Axio opened fire with rifles at innocent bystanders. Was this the same group of men who carried out the daring attack? Yes, they were. And people who survived the shooting and who were there, them identified them by mark, say yes, all dirty bung with them, they say corals and corabunkus. The driver, only thing the driver wasn't them able to forget the driver yet. So the police official, yeah man, them confirm, and they have connected the dots between the shootout in West Village and the bloody rampage on Arch Street. So we say congratulations to the police and happy riddance to these dirty bungle, corals and corabunkus. Assistant Commissioner of Police Glenford Miller confirmed that the men killed in West Village were linked to the Arch Street killings, saying, from all indications, these are some of the same men who would have actually killed the people along Arch Street and shot the rest. But there is more to this story. These men were strangers to the area, according to Miller. They had rented the house in West Village, a quiet professional neighborhood, and the locals did not recognize them. This raises disturbing questions about how criminals can infiltrate communities without anyone noticing. It is a chilling reminder of how easy it can be for criminals to hide in plain sight, operating under the radar. The rest of us go about our daily lives unsuspecting. Miller urged landlords and tenants to be more vigilant when renting their properties, calling for background checks on tenants. We are encouraging people, don't harbor strangers in your place, but call the police, he said, adding that the community must take responsibility in preventing these dangerous elements from hiding within their neighborhood. So anytime you see somebody stranger, I'm telling you, you call 119, and when you call them, you tell them, say you see men with guns. I saw policemen are coming on, ready for send them my departure. I tell you, my old detective, old street police, anytime control call and say, men seen with guns, trust me. Because you say, yes, today I it. And it's all nice if all 3 times for the you understand? You get to send some boy to your departure lounge. Because you know, so them all corals and dirty bung and corobunkers. Preemptive strike save life. Them kill 3 people already and I make them kill you. So these 2 that they encounter are just the latest in a series of police-related fatalities that have rocked Jamaica in recent months. So since the start of the year, yeah man, you have the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and Jamaican for Justice a complain about many people that the police kill in confrontation and the numbers continue climbing. Hey look, we are telling you this Peter Bunting, Mark Gummy Golding. Well, we know you're dating him not say nothing. Because although I'm a criminal, him not say nothing on him thing. But although him all drug dealer too, you know, all criminal them. We rather the fatal shooting rate go up and the murder rate decrease. I just saw it go. So this question is on everyone's mind. Who is accountable for the death of these men? It's justified. Their lives taken in the name of justice. And that's good. So as the dust settles and the investigation continues, one such thing is certain: the line between right and wrong is increasingly difficult to see in the war against crime. With more blood being spilled and families mourning their loved ones, it is clear that the debate over the police use of force in Jamaica is welcome
to our new platform
by the citizen of Jamaica.
One that builds
the citizen of Jamaica
truth to power and the impact every single person
because
in
America.
The
more the police kill the killers,
it doesn't matter if you are black, white, yellow, green, blue or red. This message
so is for how many more lives will be lost
truth
before a clear answer is found.
Yes.
Why these youths keep killing others?
Said before,
because guess what, when them kill people,
speaks for
this is a something where rev them up, the dopamine and them get big up. Say boy, them a killer, them a murder.
Most people say that they cannot find it and all kind of things. So no.
So we don't want that.
You know, getting the feedback.
Stay tuned as we continue to uncover the truth behind these shocking deaths. This is only the beginning, and we'll be following this case closely to bring you the latest.
You have to understand that
as we continue the journey, we love you, man.
This voice is not a voice that has been loved.
2025 is not a
because when you speak truth,
not a nice year to be a criminal. But I tell you what. This is best government we have, best commissioner of police, best police force.
United will win.
Yes, because you have to understand everything you have to do with leadership.
Slogan.
Yeah man, 2025 is the worst time for you to be a criminal. The consequences of being a killer in Jamaica.
The system quite
2025. A career you won't live to regret. Yes.
Even
man, in 2025, the ones glorify the life of a killer in Jamaica is no longer a career choice anyone should make. In fact, if you're thinking about taking someone's life
and politically
in this unforgiving land, you might want to reconsider. Here's why.
To live a life.
The police and the security forces have changed the game. And for anyone who chooses a path of violence,
than to exist as an obedient, broken slave,
and it's
begging for crumbs.
It is a one-way ticket to the departure lounge.
That was never
the era of impunity for murderers is over.
Years.
Gone are the days when criminals could strike fear into the communities, knowing full well that they are be able to link back into the shadows, evading justice. No longer will killers walk free for long, because now the second you spill the blood, you are marked. Simple as that. Straight to the departure line. We don't care how you want to go. For what come, and you resist, straight to the departure line. When you shoot if you got, you're not getting the shot for the hospital, have your foot up in an ear. No. The new era of justice, where murderers become targets.
Teach the white people in America.
In 2025, the Jamaican security force are more relentless than ever.
And one,
just like in the 80s, in hunting down those who dare to take innocent lives. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you are a notorious gangster or a rogue individual. If you kill, the law will come for you, and they won't stop until they have got you in their sights.
Defined by nature.
The message is loud and clear. Kill, and the security force will track you down. It doesn't matter how deep you think you have buried yourself, or how many people you have bribed.
Dead weight.
The forces of law and order have adapted, armed themselves with cutting-edge technology, and are relentless in their pursuit of justice. There is nowhere to hide. Not in the streets of Kingston, not in the hills of Westmoreland, and certainly not in the dark corners of the islands. The departure lounge, your final destination. So what happened if you try to challenge the police when they come knocking? Simple. They will send you straight to the departure lounge. A term that being whispered across the island, and it's one no criminals want to hear. The departure lounge isn't just a metaphor. It is cold, final for anyone who dares to take on Jamaica's the most elite officers. It's not just about being caught. It's about the brutal consequences of crossing the line.
So please,
for those with blood on their hands, it's become a death sentence. The police aren't here to negotiate. They are here to end the threat you pose to the community. And if you think you can survive a shootout, think again. You will face the full wrath of Jamaica's finest. It's no longer about being lucky enough to escape. No, it's about staying alive long enough to make it through a meeting without an untimely end. So the rise of an unstoppable force. What's even more chilling? The new wave of law enforcement isn't just reacting, it's anticipating. Every move made by criminals is being watched, and there's a relentless intelligence network in place that leaves no room for error. The forces are armed with cutting-edge surveillance technology, and the informants are everywhere. The streets may seem silent, but there is a storm brewing beneath the surface. No matter how powerful or connected you think you are, the police are always a step ahead, and they will send you to where you're supposed to go, jail or the departure lounge. No questions asked. The days of running from the law are over. This is a new Jamaica where the price of blood is too high to pay, and the consequences for anyone thinking about becoming a killer, well, let's just say the departure lounge are wait, and it doesn't care about your reputation or connection. A bold new reality, the end of the criminal era. And it is simple. Jamaica is no longer a place where you can kill without facing dire consequences. If you choose a life of crime, you will soon find the law is no longer afraid of you. The police and the security forces are now the true predators, and they are hunting down the ones who have caused so much pain and the suffering in this country. The departure lounge is waiting for anyone foolish enough to challenge them. So, if you are still considering a life in 2025, a life of crime, the warning, the security forces are watching, and they will end it before you even start and find out, and you would know what it's you. Think twice before you make that fateful choice, because this year, your violent ambitions won't survive the relentless pursuit of justice. The clock is ticking, and there's no escape from the law. Are you ready to face the consequences? Well, continue to kill. So the ruthless killers in Jamaica's fearless, bloodthirsty and unstoppable, in the dark underbelly of Jamaica, a chilling reality strive. A culture of ruthless killers who are unafraid of anything, not even the might of the Jamaican force or the military. These criminals are some of the most dangerous, heartless individuals to ever walk the face of the earth, and their insatiable thirst for blood knows no bounds. In Jamaica, the line between law enforcement and outlaws has blurred to a terrific degree. These criminals, killers with cold hearts and empty souls, have no fear of the authorities that are meant to protect the people. They are willing to kill anyone, whether it's police officers, soldier, or an innocent civilian caught in the crossfire. The unstoppable killing machines. What makes these Jamaican criminals so deadly is their sheer fearlessness. These men, women, don't hesitate. They strike quickly and relentless, armed with a deadly determination and unshakable belief that they are untouchable. No one is safe when they come calling, not even those who are sworn to protect and serve. The list of slain officers and soldiers grows by the day. They have shown time and time again that they will not hesitate to take the life of those who stand in their way. It's a chilling testament to the dark reality of the streets. If you stand up to them, you risk become a target. But it's not just the police and the military that they are in their sights. These killers have become executioners to anyone who dares challenge them, whether it's rival gang members, innocent bystanders, or entire families caught in their twisted crossfire. No one is safe from their violence they unleash. The savage rise of the popular killer. What even is more disturbing is the growing popularities these killers have gained among certain sectors of society. The more blood they spill, the more they rise in stature. It's as though their reputation grows with each life they take. They are celebrated, even glorified in certain circles where human life has lost its value. So now the government and the security force are making us say, when you kill one of our citizens, there's a price to pay. These are not extrajudicial killing. These are preemptive strike, and these are preemptive strike save life. To many in the community, these killers are seen not as criminals but as heroes. They are the embodiment of strength, fearlessness, and power. But in reality, these are weak people and heartless. In a world where many feel powerless, these killers have become the symbol of rebellion, standing against the system and the authorities who try to bring them down. The terrifying part, this cult of violence is growing. Young men and women are drawn to the streets, seeking the kind of infamy that comes with taking a life. The more heinous the crime, the more no authority they gain. In the twisted logics of the streets, killing isn't just about survival. It's about making a name, becoming feared, respected, and untouchable. The devaluation of human life. In this grim reality, human lives has lost its sacred value. For some, murderer has become nothing more than a stepping stone to respect, power, and fame. The horror of it all is these killers view their actions as a means to climb the social ladder in their brutal world. The more people they kill, the more status they gain in the eyes of those who have turned their back on the sanctity of life. This tragic shift in values has fueled the unescalating cycle of violence. As more criminals rise to power through fear and bloodshed, the more streets are taken by chaos. It's not about solving problems. It's about making a statement, showing dominance and claiming territory through the most brutal means possible. But what happens when the people who worship these killers are faced with the full weight of the law? Will they finally see the danger these criminals pose, or will they continue to glorify violence and chaos? The unstoppable force of Jamaica is on the world. The question now is whether this bloodlust will ever be curbed, as the Jamaican government and the security forces ramped up their effort to stamp out the scourge of violence. These criminals remain relentless in their pursuit of power. They are always evolving, finding new ways to outsmart and evade capture. But with the very little that the police have, every life these criminals take, they also bring themselves closer to the inevitable, a showdown with the law that will either bring them down or raise them to the heights of infamy. The bloodshed continues. Jamaica is a powder keg, and these ruthless criminals are lighting the fuse. The more lives they take, the more dangerous they become. But remember, every reign of terror has its end. And when it comes, the fallout will be catastrophic. Will the power of the police finally be able to crack down on this wave of lawlessness? Or will the violence continue to spread, with the killers growing stronger and more brazen by the day, with support from Jamaican for Justice, Michael Jackson, who have never seen a murderer she never loved, or the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization breed criminals like chinks? One thing is certain, in this war between law and chaos, no one is safe. No one is safe. No one. The rise of the killer in Jamaica isn't just passing a trend. It's a deep, dark reality that affects every corner of society. So stay tuned. The battle for Jamaica's soul is only beginning, and the end is yet to come. And we must give a big shout out to the current government and the Commissioner of Police and members of the security force for staying safe. We know that we live in a time where evil is seen as good and good as evil. But we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we call it as it is. These men, they deserve every bullet that they get. Every one. Whether it's 9mm pistol, 45, M16, they deserve every bullet they get. And we say adios. No sympathy. No empathy. No mercy. We don't serve sympathy coffee, tea, breakfast, lunch or dinner or supper for killers. We serve nothing. You get a glass of champagne and your flight straight to the departure lounge. Have yourself a beautiful day. So 6 dirty bungle, corals and corobunkers straight to the departure lounge. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.